Alright, so welcome back, or welcome in if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. Oh, what I've got here is a partially exploded, well, depending on the audience and the type of person, this is a little, I guess, warship if you want to put it that way, or a naval vessel or naval freighter or something like that. But for all you battleship fans out there and possibly Navy guys, I'll break this down. Well, not all of it, because I don't want to drive you all crazy with it, but we'll go over each little bit, exactly, bit by bit. Let's see, we're going to start with the bottom here. Now, with that being said, we're going to start here. You probably noticed me use this a lot in my builds, the ship bed 200 landing bay, right? This is going to be a front loader. And I chose mainly Taiyo for this because it fit the aesthetic, makes it almost look like a plain runway or something like that. But behind that ship bed, we're going to plop down a Taiyo workshop 2x1 mid. Most of these are going to be mid variants, if not, I think all of them. Yeah, they're all mid variants. So every hab you see in here is going to be a mid. So ship bed 200 landing bay, a workshop 2x1 mid. Behind that, computer core 2x1 mid. And we're going to throw 1x1 mid Taiyo Companionway. Now I did this purposely because I don't like to throw on all the habs and that get confused depending on what I need. So from here, we took some Pinpoint 4G landing gears for a count of 4 here. Attached to either side of the computer core and to the either side of the workshop. Now in front of each of those front Pinpoint 4G landing gears, we're going to put Stroud Cap A, Porthole Fore bottom. Remember, the variants here can be flipped. And starboard fore bottom. Now, before I threw any of this stuff on, we had to go this route. So I decided on a Taiyo 2x2 battle stations. Going to sit right on top of our, you know what, let's move it. Going to sit right on top of our computer core 2x2 mid, or 2x1 mid, closer to our port side. Now next to that battle stations, we're going to throw in a control station 2x1 mid, so they're flush with each other, even, leaving a couple square spaces back here. Now, 3x1 engineering bay by Taiyo. Boom. We're going to throw it right dead center on top of our workshop and our landing bay. Alright, now grab yourself, because all this came next to last. Grab yourself a couple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Taiyo Mid Cap, starboard bottom and port bottom. Because remember, when you pick these up, they have multiple variants that can be flipped around. Okay, you get back there. So we're going to drop 3 on either side of our engineering bay. Alright, directly in front of our engineering bay. Remember, all of these Taiyo habs, they're mids. Now, in front of that, Stroud Nose Cap B 4 bottom. When you get this initially, it'll be a 4 top. You want this to be a 4 bottom. Attach that to your engineering bay. Now you're going to need 2 more Stroud Cap A's for port 4 bottom, starboard 4 bottom. Going to get attached to our front Taiyo Mid Caps, the bottoms, port and starboard, and next to our Stroud nose cap. Alright, let's go finish off our habs here. What was next? Wait, no. Grab yourself. You could be Deimos Hull or it could be Stroud Mid Bracers, but those are going to go far left and right here. In the middle, Galleon has 204 cargo hold. So notice I use those a lot. And before I move on, did this first. What do we got for landing gears? We did those. Yes. So I couldn't put those on just yet, but grab yourself 4 of the Pinpoint 4G Plus landing gears. And you're going to throw those, one back here in this corner of the battle stations, one at the back portion of your Taiyo control station, and attach 1 and 1 to the Deimos Hull or Stroud Bracer or whatever you put over here at the back. Alright, so they should be there, like this. And if I remove these tops for you, zoom out a bit here. Of course I took them all with me. No, we're gonna undo. Okay, that's what I want. There we go. And here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna grab all this. The left bumper, that'll select all. Put that back down there. Alright, now we have Pinpoint 4G landing gear. Right here. The Taiyo big boys. Right, those get attached to the hull and to the side of the battle stations. This one gets attached to the hull and to the side of the control station, 2x1 mid. Just so you all can see them, those are going to be this variant. Right, not the bottom half, but this whole thing. Alright, then you're going to need, I think, 4 caps. Or 4 Taiyo nose caps. Right, to attach to the front and the back of each of the landing gears. Now the best part about these is you pick them up right on the D-pad or left on the D-pad, flips the variant. As you can see, they're all caps. Alright. Now this came next to last because there's a little more cargo that goes on here, so yep, bingo bango. Alright, so we're gonna take our 3x2 Taiyo mess hall mid, throw that on top of the battle stations and on top of the hull and cargo. As you're looking at the ship from this angle, it'll be the right back side. Now, in order to make this work and not leave an empty gap or a hole back here, I chose a Taiyo storeroom 1x1 mid and a Taiyo all-in-one berth 2x1 mid. Those are going to get attached. Storeroom at the back for 2x1 mid right next to your mess hall, flush with the front. And then drag and drop that storeroom. Now, dead middle here on these 2 attachment points, captain's quarters, 2x1 mid. I can't stress mid enough for this one. Now grab yourself Taiyo Companionway 1x1 Mid, and that's going to go on the front of the captain's quarters. So you've got kind of like a stairway going here. Okay, now for a total you're going to need 2, 4, 6, 8 Stroud caps. Because what we're going to do here is attach a Stroud Cap A port 4 bottom. See that variant? A Taiyo Mid Cap port bottom. And a Stroud Cap A port aft bottom. We're going to attach those. Oh. Trying to remember, I think it was back here. Oh well, I'll drop them. And once we cancel this out, we're going to do another Stroud Cap A, Taiyo Mid Cap bottom, and another Stroud Cap A aft bottom. Attach that to the other side. Okay, now, remember these Taiyo Cowlings, when you first get them, there'll be 4 top. So select it, flip the variant. One's going to go to far side of our mess hall, far right, as we're looking at it from the front. And another one attached to our all-in-one berth. Right here. Now for symmetry, yeah, these are going to go on the bottom. So, you know, I'll throw them on now. Stroud Cap A, starboard aft bottom. Right there, gets attached to our hull. Stroud Cap A port aft bottom. Attach that to your hull. Or Deimos Hull. 20T cargo hauler. I believe that was on the... Nope, I believe that was the middle. I don't know. I've done so many of these now, I can't remember what I've done with what. Now let's see. I grabbed this in our reactor. This was up. Yep, that's at the bottom, attached to our 1x1 companionway. 20T hauler cargo hold. Now our Taiyo Cowling bottom is going to sit right there against our Galleon S204 cargo hold. Now on top of that Taiyo Cowling aft bottom, remember you can flip the variants on these back and forth. Our fuser DC-403 reactor, right? And we're going to go with a Class B grav drive for space reasons and whatnot. The Aurora 13G, throw it right in front and just behind the captain's quarters. We're kind of hiding back here a little bit. Now, grab yourself Poseidon DT-230 engines. You can get these from Taiyo or Deimos. Those are going to sit at the top 2 attachment points of our user DC-403. How did I do that? This came later because that was sitting on top. What was that? Actually, yeah, there you go. Another Taiyo Cowling aft bottom. Attach that to the top of your reactor. There's a lot that's going to go on here, so just bear with me. Now, for all intents and purposes, I went with a Kon-Tiki B400 bridge, Stroud Eklund, so you're going to have a mix of parts here. Drop that right on top of your 1x1 mid companionway at the top. Now remember, before I go any further, Taiyo, remember that's on Voli Alpha, Neon, go into Neon Core. If you're coming off the elevator, it's a left. Just look for all the red. That'll be Ryujin. That elevator to, as you can see on your left, Taiyo Astroneering. Make a right, past the glass, another right down the stairs. You talk to Veronica, get all your Taiyo parts. I'll list them in description. I think that's a bit more helpful. Now for Stroud, that's also on Neon, next to Secrets Outfitters. And for the Deimos parts, the engines, you might have to go to Deimos Star Yard for, or visit the ship services technician in New Atlantis. You should have those. Alright, I threw a bunch of fuel on here, so these you can get at Deimos for sure. The M30 Ulysses HE3 tanks. Grab 4 of those and attach them right here to either side of your captain's quarters and your craft drive. So 2 here and 2 here. What did I do next here? Here we go. Again, Deimos Wing A port and starboard. Those are going to be facing forward. Drop those on either side of the captain's quarters. Right in front of your fuel tanks. Now what's going to go up here next to the companionway, since it's kind of bare? 200G HE3 tanks. So there's going to be 200 fuel and an extra 140. So it would be 340 in fuel. 440. Or 540 in fuel. Jesus. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and grab the Deimos Wing E port aft. Remember, when you pick these up, you can flip the variants on them. You don't want port, you want port aft. On this side, you don't want starboard, you want starboard aft. That curve is going out towards you. Now we're going to attach these on the inside of each of these Deimos wings on either side. Hey, there we go. Now this front is bare. I didn't like that too much. Well, guess what I did? 3 Porthole Fores. Drop them right there. Let's see, that back is... Yep, that's where it should be. Okay, we'll get to this. Something tells me this is off. It should be like back 1. Oh, I always double press B. Driving myself crazy here. Alright. Now... we're going to go this route here just to get this over with. A pretty easy build, I'd say. But, what the hell? I'll figure that out afterward. Grab yourself 2 Deimos hulls, right? We're going to sit those I think this was right behind this. There we go. Yep, I know what I did. We're good. So grab yourself a Deimos Spine F aft and a Deimos Spine E aft. Sit them right on top of each other and drop them on this Deimos hull. So first, Deimos Spine F aft, because when you get it, that curve will be facing forward. Flip it the other. Curve is facing out. This one will go 4 once you pick it up, but flip it aft just to get right on top of that Spine F. Now, there's a couple of HopeTech pieces in here that you all should know where to get them by now. But that HopeTech Marker is going to go right on top of that Deimos Spine E. If you don't know where the HopeTech is, it'll be Dalvik, Valo, Volvo, and then Hopetown. And you're going to need 2 of the HopeTech Cab cross braces. Attach those to either side of the top Deimos hull. Now from Deimos again, you're going to grab 4 of these Deimos Bracer A's. No. One is going to go on either end. The HopeTech hat brace. Grab yourself 2 more of the Deimos Bracer A's. Right? You see that attachment point on the Deimos Hull underneath? Stick those there. Right on either side. Starting to look like a little ocean ship in space, right? Alright, now before I go in, oh yeah, shield, as always, SG 1800 shield generator. Plop that right in front of your porthole here on the bottom, on top of your engineering bay. In between both of your Taiyo Cowlings, 4 bottom. Okay. Now before I go sticking up weapons here, grab yourself a Deimos Spine F. Remember, flip it aft. Drop that on top of your grav drive, which is in front of your reactor. Yeah. And Deimos Spine D aft. I'm gonna put that right over the reactor. Grav drive, Deimos Spine F aft. Reactor, Deimos Spine D aft. Okay. Now, how many weapons do we have here? 1, 2, 3. You're going to need 8 Taiyo equipment plates. This one's going to go on this missile launcher, which is going to sit right here on your Taiyo Cowling bottom. So you're going to need 2 of those. Right? Bazinga. Now these weapons are going to be the I hate pronouncing that, but the Adel 280C missile launchers. Grab. No. These are going on the end wings here. Because my turrets are going in there. Are they? No. I screwed that up. We're going to go grab these turrets. We're going to sit. I remember they were right there. Yeah, the Riza 300 petahertz or whatever that is. The SX pulse laser turrets. I think you can get these from... Crap. Is it either Stroud, Deimos, or is that Taiyo? Oh boy. It shows how often I even mess with those weapons. Alright, so another equipment plate. Gonna sit right on this Stroud Cap B. And on top of that, boom. 1 out of 3 Marauder 115N railgun turrets. I'll grab 2 more equipment plates and 2 more of the Marauder 115N rapid railgun turrets. Right here on our mid cap, starboard bottom, Taiyo mid caps on either side. I knew I put this cowling back here for a reason, the Taiyo cowling. That's going to get our last equipment plate with our last laser. That's going to be rear facing. A Marauder 115N railgun, port side facing out, and starboard side facing out. You're going to have 1 115N railgun facing forward, 2 Riza 300 petahertz pulse laser turrets facing forward on either side on the very front Taiyo mid cap. And then, as we said, the 280C missile launchers from Light Scythe facing forward on the front of these Stroud Cap A's, or fore bottom. Now that is put together correctly, I believe. I made this a while ago. You know, I made a post about it, and I never went over it. But this is the USS Berreta-S. You know, kind of like a naval fighter vessel. Only 29 jump range, 89 mobility because of how much is on here. 130 top speed, 2580 in cargo. Shield 1600. Hull 1408. I had to color all of this differently except for the halves because the grays were not working too well with these. Sometimes they would color them all gray, and I just didn't like that. So I would say use your best judgment, or just leave it all at. You put it all at default, it's ugly. It's absolutely hideous. So, looking at the colors here, color 1. I'll let that sit so you can copy it, or pause to copy it. Now, color 2, same thing. Color 3 is a bit brighter. So color 1 and color 2 are the same. So if you pause that color 1, color 2 is the exact same. And color 3. Very simple colors. Wanted to get this like a gray-ish. Almost like a half-open submarine, if you want to put it that way. But that's the colors. Now let's see. Exit out. Yep, 100% accurate put together build. Oh wait, I did screw this up. This was lower. Yep, I did it right the first time. The cowling was in front of the 20T cargo hauler, then the reactor, then the engines, and this one here. Oh, that's sitting up there. Well, I mean, you could build it either way. I kind of like it the other way, with this sticking out a bit further, but to each their own. It actually does look better. That's just me. You know? I was right, these are in the right place. What the hell did I do? What did I teach you? Oh, because of the holes. I had them sticking out of the holes. That ain't right. No, get the heck out of here. We're gonna tear this apart real quick, because I haven't touched this one in about a month. Yeah, underneath the holes. That's where they get clamped to. Those two wings. Then this cargo hauler. Yep, as I said, right underneath here. This goes in front of here. Our reactor is going to go on top of that like a support. Now our two engines get attached to the top attachment points. Throw this up right in here. Rover 13 grav drive. This goes attached to the grav drive. Taiyo Cowling aft bottom. Now goes these two. Deimos spine F aft, Deimos spine D aft, an equipment plate with the Bracer 300 petahertz goes on top of the Deimos spine F facing aft or rear. That's the only thing I screwed up on this. Not bad. Okay. Now it looks a bit darker gray because of the lighting. This thing is pretty tall, as you can see. Alright. This big old thing. Let's see, while it's sun out, I don't want to waste too much of your time. It's only a half hour now. Little boy, Wizard of Oz. Go figure, Wicked Witch. See if we get some decent lighting. Yep, there it is. A floating ocean boat. Go figure. I was just tinkering around one day, and I was like, you know what? I already built an Apache lookalike, so may as well build a Navy ship. Or an attempt at one using, you know, Starfield parts. Which ain't so great, but you know. Alright, so we load in to our workshop here. Go forward. This is all Taiyo, remember. They're all mid variants. Now, from our workshop, we're heading into our Taiyo computer core. Well, you may as well just call it a bright HopeTech. So this is a happy, shiny HopeTech. We're going into our 1x1 companionway. We're going to head up.
Is there a way to go faster than this?
Now, Cora, shut up. Why does she always talk? You know, just like a little kid too. Anyway, we got our 2x2 battle stations. Now picture all of this dim lit gray. It's just HopeTech. Alright, so through these battle stations here, there's no other hatches. This is our engineering bay. Yeah, this is just a HopeTech with white colors. Oh, way to go, Taiyo. Ready to change your life? Change what life? This is just HopeTech. Alright, so as we came up from the ladder, we looked at our battle stations here, the 2x2s. Head over this way. Here's our control station. Alright, so there's no other hatches or anything. We're gonna go up to our next level. This should be the HopeTech living quarters. This is our storeroom, remember? I didn't want to leave a gap or a hole sitting here. It would have just been ugly. Yeah, 2x1. That's an all-in-one berth because I got the galley right here. You even... Yeah, you gotta look down at the cabinets for it. Alright, now we go over to our bright and shiny HopeTech mess hall, just labeled Taiyo. Alright, there's our kitchen. Hey, Raphael. Oh, I saved both universes when I did that quest. I'm not going to say what, because it's a build thing. Jessamine. Ezekiel. You'll find him at Aggie's on Killer City. I just talked to him. He pretty much works for nothing. Even though that's not fair. In here, little dining area. Oh, yeah, the window. Our diamond in the rough. Alright. Now we're going up one more. Alright, this should be our captain's quarters. Where's the coffee machine? Yep, captain's quarters. And here's our porthole. Looking down. Alright. Oh, we still got one more level to go. Here's another 1x1. This will be our last porthole. Alright, and up we go again. Into our Kon-Tiki, what did I say, B400 bridge. And into our pilot seat. Oh yes, this is my pirate playthrough. My favorite one.
Pre-check complete.
And we have Daryl. I don't burn the guys up. Oh, I forgot the DP, the 100 DP slim docker right behind the shipbed landing bay. At the workshop, so toward the front.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
Be quiet. Okay, what should we do here? pump a bit more into lasers. One in missiles, one in ballistics, another one in lasers. Alright, so to give y'all a little taste of the ocean vessel in space, or in the Black Sea, so to speak. See what I'm getting at there? Anyway. Blackest Sea. Come on, Serpentis. Please.
Ramp jump complete.
Oh, we're not hitting rocks. Now, since we're really just playing with turrets and missiles, see what this thing can do.
Face your suffering.
Enemy shield system
That's
activated.
tough for us in an engine.
And I didn't push a button. It did it all for me. So basically, you really don't need the missiles. But let's see if we can find some higher level enemies here. There's two hostile activities. Whoa, what? Oh no, that's a sensor contact. That's a ship. I don't want to do that one. Go to this hostile activity. I'm gonna try not to push missiles at all. I'm just gonna let all these turrets do their thing. Pull back on the engines. Well, there's a lot of debris in here. Oh, there's one.
You have met your doom.
We'll cut you off at the pass. I'm not touching any buttons for missiles. Let this thing do its thing. You don't hit. Whew, just skim the surface there, boy. And there you go. I pushed 0 buttons for missiles at all. This thing took care of everything for me. I'm pushing down. I've been playing Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous to where you push up and it goes down, you pull down on the left stick and the ship goes up, and then, you know. Anyway, see if I can get you in a good light so everybody can see our ocean vessel in the blackest sea of Starfield. There it is. The USS Berreta-S. Now, if you're feeling adventurous, get rid of the missiles, put on some more turrets. No, you won't need them. Or you might not, depending. If you're playing very hard, you might. But anyway, I want to thank you all for checking this out, stopping by. Probably going to get like 8 dislikes for this, but you know, I thought it was a cool idea. I mean, it references Blackest Sea, Starfield, vast ocean of space. There you go. Alright, but again, I thank you all for stopping by and checking this out. Definitely let me know what you think in the comments below. And hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Alright, later.